All right, you guys. So let's talk about this, man. Ticket TV live streams. Let's tap right in, man. I seen a lot of the brothers doing videos on this, man, and I saw the video itself, and I seen the reaction online. The last couple of hours since this story came out, they're going to try to use this against Russell Westbrook, and what they're going to try to do is basically Russ was begged by a young kid, to sign his jersey. The young kid had a Lakers jersey. Now people are running with this narrative that Russ, you know, shitted on an innocent youth, a young, because the kid, he probably had to be like 8, 9 years old, something like that, right? Saying that Russ is his favorite player, this, that, and the third. And, Russ basically refused to sign that Lakers jersey, right? But he signed some of the OKC's, the Denver jerseys, some of the other jerseys, right, they had over there, right? So now they're going to use this. I'm telling you, I'm seeing how it's going right now. They're going to use this to try to blackball Russ and try to shit on his name even more. Trust what I tell y'all this. They're gonna use this to try to do what they really want to do, which is make him to be an asshole and a bad person. That's what they try to do with the Lakers, but what I mean, other teams, nobody ever said he was a bad teammate. You know what I'm saying? He in a effed up situation, bro, because he don't sign a non-guaranteed contract. So they're gonna try to use everything against the guy. You already see the media putting his full blitz out here. I seen punk ass Rob Parker sitting up there talking about some Russell's being selfish for signing with the Kings. How is he being selfish for signing an NBA contract? Or talking about he being selfish? Are you selfish for staying over there and taking money from Fox News with your old ass from Fox Sports, Rob Parker? Since you said that shit, are you selfish for your old washed up ass when all these young journalists out here still over there, still in a check from Fox Sports? Are you washed up for that? That's what we want to know. Are you washed up for what you did? We all want to know that, Rob, because you still over there taking checks, right, with your old ass, since you want to, make this shit about Russ, and you just doing it just to get paid. So make that make sense. But yeah, man, that's what they're gonna do, bro. They're gonna use this against him, man. And it's sad because they're talking about. I'm seeing already in the comments they're talking about it's a kid. This and the third. The kid don't have. Why would you do that to a kid? And I heard what 7A said in his video. He absolutely right, bro. Like, they shit on the man and they treat the man like shit in his hometown. I know it wasn't. It might not have been that kid in particular. He might not have known, but Russ is sending an overall message. You understand what I'm saying? That this is what they did to me, and this is why I ain't rocking with them as a whole. I'm pretty sure if that kid had a different jersey, Russ would have signed it. But they're trying to point it out. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, he didn't want to just sign a kid's jersey. But that shit crazy, man. That shit crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Oh man, why Russ doing it to the kids, man? See, this why don't nobody like him. I seen that in the comment section. That's why don't nobody like him, man. Listen, I seen a video of Russell Westbrook the other week. The dude caught him in Cali, in Los Angeles, by himself, and pulled up on him. And dude was recording him, and Russ didn't even get mad. The dude was asking him questions about fashion. The dude was from Africa, and he sat right there and was asking Russ. He's like a paparazzi cat. He was asking Russ everything. Russ sat right there and answered all the questions dude had. Every question dude had, Russ sat up there and answered. And then Russ told dude, look, I gotta go pick up my kid. I'm gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? And they showed dude love, let dude take pictures, everything. Normally, people wouldn't even be on that. When you athletes, you ain't trying to, what I'm saying, be caught up out there that long like that. It's broad daylight, you know? Because more people will try to come up and then they'll just, become a scene. But, you know, listen, bro. As much as I have disdain for Russ's fashion statements, wearing skirts and all the other shit, and some of just the way he's played in the past, bro. You cannot deny that the dude's a Hall of Famer. And the reason why I stood so firm on that shit is because we complain all the time about dudes low managing, dudes not wanting to play, dudes not getting all effort. And this is Russell Westbrook. You never have a question with him about that. How can I criticize somebody who you never have a question? Do they play hard all the time? Do they show up and do everything they supposed to do? It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit, man. And that shit made me sad because I remember what they did to Carmelo Anthony, nigga. I remember what they did to Carmelo, nigga. And I made videos every single day talking about that shit with Carmelo. Because it hurt my soul. Because these dudes is Hall of Famers. They put the work in. Shout out to my boy Two Raw in the building. Salute, homie. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm about to say that right now, Two Raw. And LeBron James. How about you beat me to it. LeBron James. Remember when he was overseas at the Olympics in Paris? And remember that kid, that video, the kid ran up to him? And what did LeBron James do? Shit all over that kid. That kid That kid that kid came up. I think he was on a bicycle or some shit. But he came up looking for that autograph. And that's not the only time LeBron has done that. LeBron James has done that shit too. He did it in New York. Remember when that dude got so mad when he walked up? Big LeBron James fan. And he walked up on LeBron and was like, hey, and they was like, Bron, you know what I'm saying? The dude, Bron was going to a restaurant in New York in the middle of the day. Dude was ready to call the goons to go get LeBron James. Because he shitted on him. He was like, yo, I'm a fan, and look how he did me. You know what I'm saying? And he even got his own fans suing this nigga right now. But this is what Shannon, and see, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to be honest with everybody listening to the video. This is the reason why I never had respect for niggas. Damn, I hit this curve. I never had respect for niggas like Shannon Sharpe. Never had respect for niggas like Shannon Sharpe. Because look how, first of all, Russell Westbrook, I want y'all to think about this shit. We all know what they doing to this nigga. We all know, right? We all know that nigga fighting for his livelihood, his job, his just decency of what he put work in for his entire career, right? Now I want y'all to think about this shit right here. Think about what I'm saying to y'all right now. Russell Westbrook over here, and to the dude who said Russell's an asshole, no, you're an asshole, period. Don't none of Russ teammates say he an asshole. That's one thing I can tell you. I ain't heard one teammate say Russell Westbrook's an asshole. Matter of fact, every teammate said that they love Russ. Russ is one of the best teammates ever. So don't come in here with that bullshit, nigga. But I'm gonna say something to you because I thought about this shit. And this is the reason why I stopped fucking with Shannon Sharpe. And 7-8 salute, homie. I seen your video on Shay Sharpe. But I ain't want to say nothing, but this is the reason why I stopped fucking with him. He knew what Russ was fighting up against. Forget the situation with LeBron James. That nigga's out here yesterday talking about something, and this nigga have a sick factuation. I tried to put that shit to the side when I was fucking with Shannon because I like how he was trying to use his platform and like he did his independent shit and built that shit. But that nigga been trying to tear too many niggas down. He did a video the other day. He dropped it today, talking about Kyrie Irving, and this nigga talking shit about, oh, Kyrie should have never left LeBron. See, but nigga, don't nobody owe their life to that nigga. You have sold your soul and sold your very being to not only LeBron James, but to white folks. That's what Shannon Sharpe has done, right? So when that shit hit him, that's why I didn't feel bad for that nigga. Because I've been noticing he been doing this shit. And when he did that shit, they did it. That nigga wanted Russ out the league 3-4 years ago. I want you to think about something. When that nigga played well, when you couldn't even deny that Russ was playing well, them niggas still shit on that nigga. He still shit. Them niggas still would do segments. Even when, this is how you know them some cold-hearted niggas. Even when that nigga wasn't even, I want y'all to think about something. Imagine somebody not even on your radar. They're not even playing. Not even playing with the team you rooting for. You don't even really, and them niggas still taking out time to shit on this nigga. Like just trying to destroy this nigga's life and his career, right? Right? Ain't got personal. Want no blood shit. Ain't nobody die. Russ ain't hit your chick or nothing like that. Think about right now today what he did, y'all. Even now, he's shitting on this man for getting a new job. He don't even want this nigga to get new employment. Think about what I just said to y'all. But we all was taking up for this whole ass nigga. No, excuse me, I wasn't. But a lot of the brothers was taking up for Shannon Sharpe just off the instinct because them niggas got love in their heart for brothers. But he don't even have that himself. He don't even have human decency to say, okay, that nigga had moved on to a different situation. Let him be. No, he still want to tear this nigga down. I want y'all to think about, he don't want that nigga to have a job. Think about that. Forget We ain't even talking about LeBron James no more. He don't want this nigga to have a job. Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? What type of nigga do that? To and the nigga, you supposed to be black. And remember, he never had smoke when Jason Whitlock said that the ongoing joke in NFL locker rooms was Shannon Sharpe said, if you ever see a black woman on my arm, I'm holding her for the police. And once I seen how that nigga was creeping around them snow bunnies, I already knew what type of time that nigga was on. He one of them Afro coon ass niggas. And that's the reason why I never fuck with them niggas. And you hear shit about these niggas. The circles them niggas be in. The nigga too much booty hole, jackstrap sniffing LeBron James. That's a man, nigga. And you on his sack more than Savannah. You on a grown man's sack more than his own wife, nigga. Think about this shit I'm saying to y'all. Nigga, overprotective ass nigga sitting up there talking all this dumb shit. This nigga act like everybody, he act like everybody owe LeBron. He act like all these niggas owe LeBron James they life. Right? You damn right. LeBron did trade him away. Talking about some Kyrie left LeBron. No, Kyrie, see, them niggas is some lying cocksuckers. Kyrie wanted to leave because he found out LeBron James was trying to trade him anyways, nigga. Kyrie found out. So that's why Kyrie wanted out. Because Kyrie seen what it was. And they gonna say something. He should have never LeBron. Nigga, that was LeBron James did that snake shit. And then he got Ty Lue and all mother bro. But I'm gonna tell you something. Every done right now, because that nigga don't want Russ to have a if it was I want y'all to think about this. If it was on Shannon Sharpe, look at what that nigga did when Russ got signed to the Kings, nigga. Not to the Lakers. Not to any team with LeBron. This have nothing to do with LeBron James. And that nigga still don't want this nigga to have a job. Now, and he blamed Russ, but think about one thing, y'all. LeBron James, since the bubble, he haven't won a championship with anybody else he played with. He haven't won a championship with anybody else he played with, but he want to put it on him. That nigga is a clown. And I'm just telling y'all niggas what it is. That nigga's a clown. Point blank, period. And I can't respect that nigga, man. So yeah, you did that, nigga, you a sucker. Period. And we never gonna have no level of respect for you. Whenever he goes back on nightcap, Shannon Sharpe, he gonna bring this shit up. Everybody, watch what I tell y'all. He gonna bring this shit up with the autographs. He gonna bring this shit up. I promise y'all this. You watch what I say to you. Shannon Sharpe is gonna bring this up and say, see, this is why Russ don't deserve to be on no team. I'm telling you, he is going to try to crucify this dude. He hates Russell Westbrook, right? He hates Russell Westbrook. And I want y'all to think about this and think about what I said to y'all. That the gay stylist, remember this now, the gay stylist, hold on one second, y'all. My Wi-Fi kept switching on. I got it on automatic on different on my different what you call it from my car to my house, and it kept switching up on its own. That don't start acting crazy. That don't start doing the freak leak. But let me say this: the gay stylist came out for Shannon Sharpe, and he put out private text messages from Shannon Sharpe. And in those text messages, Shannon Sharpe showed his true colors. In those text messages, Shannon Sharpe said he ain't fuck with none of them people. He ain't fuck with D.L. Sanders. He ain't fuck with none of these people. He stood up there in the camera. None of them black people he said he fucked with. None of them. It was all in the text message, right? All them black folks he said he didn't fuck with. That he smiled in front of their face every day. And I said, okay, I see what time it is with this nigga. So that's the reason. It's be reasons why I don't be rocking with some of these niggas. Cause them niggas running the same group. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. That shit, everybody knows that I'm not a fan of Russell Westbrook. I don't, you know what I'm saying? As far as, I didn't like just the way he played. I thought that he could be a guy that had come off the bench and stuff like that and stuff. Cause, I didn't really think about it like how I should have thought about it. That, okay, Russ, you know, he's a competitor. This dude play hard all the time. He bring it. I didn't think about it like that. I thought about it like, man, this dude right here, bro, he taking all the shots. He being extra aggressive. He just that and the third. But then when I thought about it, and I'm like, man, you got all these dudes out here low managing, dudes don't want to play, dudes out here stealing money. Man, what the hell is I complaining about this dude for? So when I thought about what 7A said, because he kept talking about that, like, yo, this dude got so much heart and brain all the time. I said, that nigga's right. He's right. You literally have to admit that he's right. You cannot complain about a nigga who bring it all the time versus we complain about niggas who be cheating the game and cheating the system. You've never heard about Russ cheating the game, cheating the system. These dudes is clowns. I don't have to agree with how he dressed. I don't have to agree with some of the zesty things I think Russ do. But I think that Russ is a Hall of Famer. I think he's paved his own way. And I think that man deserved the decency. See, let me say something. When you get to a Hall of Fame level of playing a sport, you should go out the way you want to go out. Why? Because you help contribute a lot to the sport, to the game. So when you help contribute, you should be able to do that, right? But here's the thing I have a problem with. Niggas like Shannon Sharpe, they want Russ, Carmelo, and all them other niggas to be pushed out, but they want LeBron James to be able to leave whenever the fuck he want. That can't happen. I'm sorry, that's bullshit. And that's the problem I have, genuinely. That's the problem I got. That's the part I don't respect any of that. Because you want them niggas, like I said before, to be pushed out. And the truth is, the reason why Shannon Sharpe and them do this type of shit, him, Nick Wright and them guys, because they don't want nobody to say, hey, man, they were still playing. They want it to be LeBron James was the last nigga out here playing and make it like some shit where nobody else could survive and play as long as LeBron James. Well, really, a lot of them niggas could, but they pushing them niggas out the league, right? So all Russ did today was show y'all, you know what I'm saying, that LeBron James, that's all it was, showing y'all LeBron James and the Lakers in the main shit for what they did to him. And it was really LeBron James. And he know that. Them nigga ain't shit. Period. I've been telling y'all niggas this for years. That dude is a scumbag. I never could stand that dude. And I took so much heat originally. I took all the heat because I was one of the first ones that was on his helmet like 10 years ago. I'm talking about hard body. And so many people unsubscribed from me, didn't like me, didn't want to listen to me no more. That shit is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. The truth always got a way of seeping out. And that nigga, all the little devious shit LeBron James did over the years, now that was a direct call out from Russell Westbrook. For all the shit LeBron James has done over these years, him not signing that Lakers uniform, that shit was powerful. And especially you didn't do it for a kid. It just lets you know it wasn't even about the kid. They're going to make it about the kid to try to ruin Russell Westbrook even more, right? Trust me. And now that we found out that he's on a non-guaranteed contract, Shannon Sharpe and them going to turn up the heat on this nigga this season. Now, I want y'all to think about this. They don't never watch King games. Now, I want y'all to think about this. Shannon Sharpe and them dudes don't never talk about, they don't watch the King games. That nigga is going to be paying attention to everything that happened with Russ. Now, we all know this, and I want to put this out here. Everybody pretty much know, like before the season started, we all thought, okay, Sacramento, they're not gonna win this season. They're not gonna have a great season. They're gonna be a bad team. Them niggas gonna make it Russ' fault that they have a bad season. Watch what I tell y'all now. We've already seen the DeRozan and Zach LaVine project fail with the Bulls, right? So we already knew they was gonna be ass before Russ was even signed. Watch what they do. Them niggas gonna blame that shit on Russ and make it seem like it was Russell Westbrook's fault when the team is ass. That's why I hope they overperform. I hope them niggas do something and overperform. Because I'm telling y'all this. They're gonna say, see, that's the pro. They're gonna make it seem. Now, these dudes had already picked the Sacramento Kings without Russell Westbrook to be one of the worst teams. But they're gonna blame that shit. But check this out. They gonna blame that shit last year on Russ when he was out there balling for the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets was a game away from the Western Conference Finals. Think about what I just said. And Russ was balling. Them niggas all shut up. But watch what I tell y'all happened this time. You know what I'm saying? Boy, these motherfuckers, they some devious, and I'm telling y'all, Shannon Sharpe is gonna be doing segments. That shit is personal, man. I can tell you, when I see some shit personal between people, I can tell you when it's personal. That shit between Russell Westbrook from on Shannon Sharpe's part, that shit was personal when they started dogging that nigga and disrespecting that nigga. And I'm gonna tell y'all why Russ did what he did. Bigger than just the LeBron James situation. If you guys remember, there was a segment when Skip and Shannon was still on Undisputed, and they talked about the fans. And remember, they were calling Russell Westbrook during the Lakers games, the Lakers fans, right? Well, Russ, his wife was sitting there with their kid, right? I want y'all to think about what I'm saying to y'all. The wife was sitting there with the kid, right? So now the wife is sitting there with the kid, you guys, and they're ranking on her, disrespecting her, right? And she's arguing back with the fans, like saying, "Yo, don't disrespect my kids. Don't disrespect my husband. My kids is here. They got to go to school and hear this stuff. Y'all would do that, right?" Skip came on the next day, when they talked about that, what happened? Skip was like, "Oh well, I mean, you just got to deal with it. It comes with being a professional, bro." And they was talking about how they was talking down to this man's wife. Now I want y'all to think about what that shit was personal to me for Russell Westbrook when they did that in front of his kids like that and disrespected him. So I think that's another reason why he was so, personable about that shit. Because him and LeBron James is neighbors in LA. They don't even talk to each other. I want y'all to think about it. They was neighbors, don't even talk to each other. Right? So this whole situation, you guys, y'all finna see what I'm telling y'all this year. Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless don't rock with each other, but they still have something common in bond. They still hate Russell Westbrook and don't want to see him play. And I'm telling y'all this, right? Yeah, I remember that shit too, bro. He called his wife a liar. He's a scumbag. And this is why I ain't that, bro. Listen, I know y'all niggas don't agree with me on everything I say, but that shit right there, bro, I never fucking respect Shannon Sharpe no more after some of this shit he was doing and up there telling niggas, bro. You gonna sit up there and tell the comedian, "Yo, why you go get that girl at Forever 21? Why you ain't get him older?" But nigga, you out here putting dick to a 19-year-old nigga, and then you want everybody to rally behind you when your stupid ass get caught up and about to lose everything, nigga. But then you turn around, you want Russell Westbrook to lose everything. You want Russ to lose everything. I want y'all to think about this shit I'm saying to y'all today. He want Russ to lose everything. He want Russ to lose his career, the way he make money. Them niggas will probably be complaining about shit Russ do after basketball. Imagine this, y'all. Imagine if Russ retired and became a coach. Them niggas would complain about that shit. That's how much hoes these niggas is. These niggas is stripping ass hoes. Period. And y'all already know stripping ain't easy. Them niggas some hoes in real life. In real life, these niggas is hoes. So I want y'all to look out for this. I already see where this is going with Shannon Sharpe and these guys, man. I see where it's going with Shannon Sharpe and these guys. They're going to use this season, you guys, to completely shit on Russell Westbrook. It's not even going to be. It's not even going to be, bro. It's going to be ugly, man. It's not even going to be like funny what they do to this guy this season, man. And you can see it coming. I see it coming, man. And it's gonna be sad, bro. But they're gonna start paying attention to Kings games and blaming that nigga for every single loss. Every loss, they're gonna analyze that game with Russ. Shannon Sharpe is. And if they was on TV still, him and Skip would still be analyzing every game for this nigga. Now, y'all think about this. This is some deep-rooted hatred they got for a motherfucker. Skip Bayless don't like LeBron James. But he took up for LeBron James just to shit on Russell Westbrook. Just how much hatred he have for Russell Westbrook, y'all. You'll shit on LeBron James. You'll shit on LeBron James for that. You a clown, dog. You shit on Russ, and Skip don't even like LeBron James. And as soon as Russ ain't around, now Skip shitting on LeBron again. But you was cool with LeBron just to shit on Russ. That's how much of a piece of shit you are. Hey. Shout out to you. So yeah, he's a piece of shit, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, bro. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.